Hello, in this short video we are going to investigate the following challenging problem on the topic of limits. If the limit of 10 minus the sum of cosine kx, where k goes from 1 to 10 all over x squared as x approaches 0 equals to m over n, where m and n are co-prime natural numbers, m plus n is equal to. Pause the video at this point and give it a try to see which one of the given following options is the correct answer to the problem. Okay, now let us solve the problem here. Okay, so if x goes to 0, cosine of kx becomes cosine of 0, and we know cosine of 0 is 1, and we have 10 of them, yes? So it means that I will have 1 added to itself 10 times, it becomes 10 minus 10 is 0, and then when x goes to 0, the denominator is also 0. So this limit is indeterminate of the form 0 over 0, so Hopital's rule is applicable. So if I want to use Hopital's rule, I will actually calculate the derivative of the numerator and denominator separately. Okay, the derivative of 10 is of course 0 minus, this is a sum, and I know that the derivative of a sum is the sum of the derivatives, so it becomes sigma, k goes from 1 to 10, and then if I differentiate this, it gives me minus, that minus will cancel that minus, and then it becomes k sine kx, and the derivative of this one becomes 2x, x goes to 0. So according to the Hopital's rule, if this limit exists, then the answer to this limit is also the same. But of course, we know that the answer to the limit should be m over n. But still, this limit is a 0 over 0 limit, yes? Because now if I replace x with 0, sine of 0 is 0, so the sum of zeros becomes 0, and then this is also 0. So I can use Hopital's rule once more. If I take the limit, the derivative of this one becomes this time 2. The derivative of this one will give me an extra k, so this becomes sigma, k goes from 1 to 10, and then I have k squared cosine kx. Yes? X goes to 0. But now everything is good, yes? Because if I put x equal to 0, the denominator is already 2. It doesn't impose any problems. So it becomes 2. And then this becomes cosine of 0, which is 1. So the answer to the limit becomes sigma k goes from 1 to 10 k squared. But this means that the sum of squares from 1 up to 10 divided by 2. But we have a formula that 1 squared plus 2 squared plus up to n squared is equal to n times n plus 1 times 2n plus 1 over 6. This is a very famous result. You can prove it using mathematical induction. There are other ways also to find this formula, but let us use it for the time being. So if I compare this one with this sum, I realize that in this problem n is 10. So I put 10 there. So it becomes 10 times 11 times 2 times 10 plus 1, 21, divided by 6, and then divided by 2. So this becomes 10 times 11 times 21 divided by 12. So let me simplify that. I simplify this by 3. It becomes 4 times. This becomes 7. I simplify this by 2. It becomes 2. And this becomes 5. Yes. So this becomes 35 times 11 divided by 2. But 35 times 11 is 385 divided by 2. Okay, so this is the limit that we calculate, but according to the problem, it is equal to a fraction of integers in which the GCD, the greatest common divisor between m and n, is 1. So this is exactly m over n. So it means the numerator m is 385, and the denominator n is 2. But the question mark is m plus n, which of course becomes 387. So that is the correct answer to the problem. So if we go back here, the option D is the correct answer to this problem. I hope that this video was useful for you. Until the next video, be safe and goodbye. Thank you.